Chiefs win the AFC West. Yoo-hoo! Man, good guys. That was a crazy season. And what needed to happen for that? Obviously, we needed to win, but we needed Oakland to lose. And I have to say, if Derek Carr was playing, he probably wouldn't have lost. But since that happens, not only did we win the West, we're the number 2 seed in the AFC playoffs, right behind New England. And so that means basically we'll get at least one home game. If we win that game and New England wins theirs, then we're going to have to play New England. But if New England was to lose their first game, then we win, then we get to host the AFC Championship. That's what that means. Now, I can think back to 03. I think back to 97. I think about those years where we go 13-3 and then get to the playoffs and then lose. I know 95 was another year too, where you're one and done. We would have had home field throughout the playoffs, but no, we are one and done in those seasons. Today is the first time I can remember since I've been watching Kansas City, since 1990, since I've been watching the Chiefs. They finished the season 12-4. 12-4 today, guys, and I don't know if that might mean something different. 11-5 hasn't been good to us because we did that with Joe Montana in 93. We were 11-5 last year. We've had some good seasons, but we haven't been able to just dig down and win those extra games. I did not want to play Houston again. I want to just bye. I don't care who we have to play after that. Yes, it's going to probably be a tougher opponent, but it does not matter. If we're going to win the Super Bowl, we need to play a game at home. We need to get the next game to be at home too, because I want New England to lose. Mad respect for them, but it's our turn. It is Kansas City's turn. It's Andy Reid's turn. It's Alex Smith's turn. We beat San Diego today in a very good game. We've looked so good on the road. That pick that Alex threw in the third quarter, I always look to see how he comes out after throwing a pick. And for me, that wasn't his fault. Now Davis looked out of sync for the most part until maybe the end there. But he looked like he hadn't played in a while, which he hasn't. And he was on 2 other teams in between us this year. So when he looked a little rusty. When he tipped that ball up in the air, I was like, oh, okay. And I thought they would tackle the guy. But, that was a great return. I can't say anything about that. So I'm glad that we were able to finish this game off. Tyreek Hill with that amazing play. But getting back to Alex Smith, he came back out on the very next throw and threw like a 20-yard pass down the field. I believe it was to Macklin, and he looked good. Macklin looked good today. He used Conley today. Of course, he used Tyreek Hill as usual. And Travis Kelce only had 1 ball. I went to the Atlanta game in Atlanta a few weeks ago, and I hear all the fans, all they have is Kelce. I'm like, obviously don't know the Chiefs, but I'm sitting there thinking, no, we don't. Alex doesn't use everybody, especially Conley. Conley's big. He caught that one pass in the third quarter and caught about 2 yards short of the first and just plowed. For the first down. He reminds me of Dwayne Bowe. I don't know if he's faster than him, but he reminds me of Bowe. And just kind of like Bowe, he seems more focused, though, more into the game, whereas Bowe sometimes seemed to just be lost. So that was the only problem with Bowe. Bowe had that one really good season, and it was at 10 where he had 15 touchdowns or whatever. Besides that, he had some decent years, but he just never seemed to pan out. But West had a great game today. I appreciate his running game. Did everything he needed. He had a couple good runs, catches out of the backfield, 2 touchdown receptions. And both plays, he was wide open. So that was good, and I thought we didn't really have I like to see defensive stops. Yes, I'll take picks, especially in the end zone, but I want to see defensive stops. I want to see punts. For one thing, when you punt, you get this little guy named Tyreek Hill on the field to return them. So I want to see that. Yes, interceptions give us the ball back, but that's good. So I'm excited. I'm going to be watching the Chiefs app these next 2 weeks, seeing what they're doing. You give Andy Reid a week to prepare for any team. He's going to be ready. Of course, he doesn't get 2 weeks to prepare for a team, but he's going to know who's in the playoffs tomorrow. And he's going to know these 2 teams or whatever who we could play. So he's going to be ready for both. Could be somebody we've already played this year. We could be playing Oakland again. We could be playing Pittsburgh again. So we have Houston again. We've already played Houston. So whoever we play is going to be somebody we've already played probably. We haven't played New England. Obviously, that wouldn't have to happen to the championship game. So, anyway, guys, I am so excited right now that we won. I feel like we played a great game. No Spencer Ware, no Justin Houston. Kelce barely played. That's fine. I think that was the game plan, especially once we went up, those 10, then we go up 17. I hate that last touchdown happening, but, it is Phillip Rivers. You can't completely stop Phillip Rivers. That's why he's Phillip Rivers. So, as much as I hate the Chargers, I do respect Phillip Rivers. He's a competitor, and he's going to give you 100% every time you play him. I'm just glad to beat him. We just swept the AFC West, guys, 6 against the AFC West this year. That's what Peyton Manning was doing these last few years when he was beating everybody in the AFC West. So it is our turn. It is the Chiefs' turn to win. I've been a fan my whole life, and it is time to see us get to the big game. It is time for Alex Smith to win the Super Bowl, #1 pick. And I want to win it this year. Then I want to go win next year. Sign Eric Berry. Let's get these guys ready. We got a week off to get healthy. Let's do this. Let's go win the Super Bowl. Go Chiefs! Thanks for watching Showstopper Sports. Don't forget to subscribe and all that good stuff.